For drum and bass or jungle fans, I don't think I need to fawn too much over about how influential Goldie is as an artist. From the UK, he is a pioneer for that genre. For those who aren't so familiar, I would recommend, and absolutely recommend, listening to Timeless. It's such a great, lively, sleek, atmospheric album that helped pave the way for jungle and other sub-genres of drum and bass music. Maybe just drum and bass music in general. This year, Goldie has released a brand new album called The Journeyman, and once again, it's a show of Goldie's ambition and scope. This album has almost 2 hours worth of material, and one track even extends past the 18-minute mark. It's a lengthy album for sure, with a lot of stuff to get through, but I don't know. I feel as if only dedicated fans would find the most value in the music here. Goldie, for most of the album, seems to be treading water, and because of the album's long runtime, this becomes an issue of long-windedness too. I wouldn't mind listening for a long time if the music was consistently engaging and exciting, you know, a sleek, atmospheric drone wafting over sharp break beats, and then you have a female vocal singing over them. By the way, the female vocalist on this record, fantastic job. I will give credit when it's due, but this bare bones approach doesn't always really sound all that exciting, especially at this point. But when Goldie is providing something new, it either hits the mark, like the awesome new jazz stuff, or has potential but doesn't quite fulfill, like Prism, one of the heavier and thicker layered tracks on this thing. Again, that's not to deny this album of its great merits though. Again, the vocalists on this thing deliver fantastic performances on this record, but I can't say Goldie is consistently complementing them with interesting instrumentals, or at least not towards the end where jazz seems to be a clear inspiration for Goldie's production, since much of it is heard on these tracks and it actually sounds pretty awesome and creative too. Goldie actually provides something fresh and exciting, which I find most of the record was lacking prior. Unless you were specifically just looking for Goldie to do more of the same again and again. Tinny breakbeats, wispy ambient drones, soulful female vocals. It's the very crux of Goldie's biggest single, Inner City Life, but none of its offspring here translate nearly as well or as exciting or evoke as grand a scene as that track, or maybe just as much as Goldie's past work in general. This album has ambition and indulgence, which I admire, but it too often falls victim to having the indulgence, but nothing of interest to indulge in. 5 out of 10.